All right. I'm first going to look at all of you guys and gals. Um, so welcome to our meditation session. I sent you a late reminder. I was running around on Friday and then it's like, oh well, I hope you guys remember, but still felt like I better just send you a little reminder this morning. So I'm glad you're here, and I'm excited to do a little meditation. I hope you had a lovely Valentine's Day, whether it was with other loved ones or if you just took really good care and shared some love with yourself. I actually decided to. I bought like a couple of little plants at Trader Joe's. They always have cute stuff. And I drove around the neighborhood for some single ladies that I knew and I dropped it off at their doorstep. It made me feel really happy. So, it was all like self love and other love combined, whatever you make out of it, right? Today, I was I talked about the wonderful book about joy, and I started reading it, and it's just the best. I love it. It's like everything is underlined. But what's even the best is just all the pictures. And I was going to bring it and talk about it, but then I really wanted to do something completely different. So I'm like, well, that's just how it is, and I'm going to do something different. So I gave myself permission to just change my mind. So they will stay tuned for the Joy book next time. Probably I'm all done by then, but I really do want to share because it's just so much wisdom from these two, men who are in their 80s and coming from different religions, and just share such a wealth of just insight and love, and it's just, or just buy it as well because it's just beautiful. But what Brenda, would you mind muting yourself? And then the other thing that I wanted to do today, though, is to not actually talk that much, but to just meditate. And I happened to open a book yesterday, and it had such a beautiful script for a meditation that I thought I'm just going to read it to you. And it's called a compassionate body scan. If you like to lie down and you happen to be in a place where you can, I'd say just go for it and turn off your. You don't even have to turn it off. I don't care what you do with your camera, but just get yourself really comfortable, like maybe lying down, maybe a comfortable pillow, maybe your legs on a bolster, or if you're sitting, just make yourself really comfortable while sitting. And sometimes when I sit, I like to actually have a pillow on my lap and then rest my arms on that pillow. That's another thing you might consider. But having said all that, I'd say sit back or lay back and close your eyes and just be prepared for the next 20, 22 minutes to just absolutely do nothing. Just relax and give yourself a little kindness, compassion, a little love, a little attention. All right. Let's start out with just noticing how you're feeling right now. Just like if you're running into somebody, you might say, "How you doing?" Let's actually greet ourselves that way right now and ask yourself, "How am I doing?" And then whatever shows up, whatever you experience, simply accept that. No reason to try and be or experience anything different than you are. Fully embrace whatever your experience is right now. And letting go of any expectations you may have. If you joined us a little later, make sure that you're muted. I see a couple of people that actually, let's see, Colette and Tamara. I see that you're not muted. So if you know that you're going to have any kind of noise, then please mute yourself. And become aware of any sounds in the room that you're in, besides my voice. And allow whatever sounds are present to come to your ears, whether they're pleasant or unpleasant. Just let it all happen. Nothing that needs to be controlled. I will be checking the time and I'll make sure that we are done on time and that you know, are ready to do whatever you need to do next. So for now, you can completely let go. There's nothing that you need to worry about, nothing you need to keep track of. Allowing yourself just a little time to really let go. So what I'm going to do is talk you through this body scan, and I'll mention different body parts to pay attention to. If at any time a particular body part just feels uncomfortable for you to pay attention to, just ignore me and just move to a different body part or kind of go back to where you were, where it was comfortable. So never feel like you have to rigidly follow me. I'd like for us to start out by placing one or both hands over the heart, just as a reminder to bring loving, connected presence to your body throughout this exercise. Feel the warmth and gentle touch of your hands, and take 3 slow, relaxing breaths, ideally in and out through your nose. Just letting go every out breath, just letting go of any heaviness, any tension that you came in with. After your third breath, you can choose to bring your hands back to another position or leave them where they are right now. This is your choice. And resume your regular breathing pace. Now let's bring the awareness to the toes of your left foot and begin to notice if there are any sensations in your toes. Are your toes warm or cool, dry or moist? Just feel the sensation in your toes. Ease, discomfort, perhaps nothing at all. And let each sensation be just as it is. And if it would feel good to you, perhaps give your toes a wiggle and a smile of appreciation. Then move to the sole of your left foot. Can you detect any sensations there? Your feet have such a small surface area, yet they hold up your entire body all day long. They work so hard. Feel free to send your left sole a bit of gratitude if that feels right. If there's any discomfort, open to it in a tender way. And now sense your whole foot. If your foot feels comfortable, you can also extend gratitude for the discomfort that you don't have. If there is any discomfort, allow that area to soften as if it were wrapped in a warm towel. If you like, validate your discomfort with kind words such as, "There's a little discomfort there. It's okay for now." Then gradually move your attention up your leg, one part at a time, noticing whatever body sensations are present. Send some appreciation if the part feels good, and send some compassion if there's any discomfort. Still focusing on your left side. Move slowly through the body to your ankle, your shin and calf, your knee, and when you notice that your mind has wandered, as it always will, just return to the sensations in the part of your body you were attending to. You might also wish to add some words of kindness or compassion, such as, "May my knees or legs or feet be at ease. May they be well." And then return your attention to the simple sensations in each body part. Allow this entire process to be exploratory, even playful, gently working your way through your body, moving on to your thigh and your hip. And notice if perhaps your mind gets a little impatient by moving so slowly through these parts of the body. Sometimes the mind wants a little more stimulation. Now bring loving awareness to your entire left leg, making room for whatever you may be sensing or feeling. The foot all the way up to the hip. And then let's move our attention to the right leg, starting with the right toes. Notice, can you feel all your toes, all 5 of them? Or does it kind of feel like one area of toes? And feel the right sole of your foot. And the whole foot. And then moving your awareness to the ankle, shin, and calf. And the knee. And again, if any part feels uncomfortable to pay attention to, then allow yourself to skip it. And then notice your thigh, front and back, your hip, and then your entire right leg, from the hip all the way to the tips of the toes. Now bring your awareness to your pelvic area, the strong bones that support your legs, and also the soft tissues in your pelvic area. Perhaps feeling your buttocks on the floor, on the chair, on your bed. And be aware of the large muscles that help you climb stairs and also allow you to sit softly and comfortably. And if you're sitting, you might notice that there's perhaps more weight on one buttock than the other. And that's okay. Just simply notice. Really being interested and curious, really bringing awareness to your body. We live in this body 24/7, and often we take it for granted and we miss the subtle signals or the cry for attention from our body. So, right now, we're giving it all the attention we have. Move your awareness to your lower back. A lot of stress can be stored in the lower back. If you notice any discomfort or tension, you might imagine your muscles relaxing, melting with tenderness. And if you're sitting in a chair, you might allow yourself to really be supported by that chair. Allow the chair to carry you. And feel free to shift your posture a little bit if an adjustment will make you more comfortable. And then moving your awareness to your upper back. Same thing there. We can have tightness and soreness between our shoulder blades. Allow your upper back to soften, to melt. And then bring your awareness to the front of your body, to your abdomen. Abdomen is a very complicated part of the body with many organs and bodily functions. You might consider sending some gratitude to this part of your body for all the work it's doing in keeping you healthy, digesting your food. If you have any judgments about your belly, see if you can say some kind words of kindness and acceptance. And if it would feel good, perhaps even place your hands over your abdomen. Can you allow your belly to be as it is? Allow it to be soft. Then moving up to your chest, the center of your breathing, also your heart center. And what better time than around Valentine's Day to connect with your heart, your own heart? That's where love starts. This is the place of source, the source of love and compassion. Try to infuse your chest with awareness, appreciation, and acceptance. And perhaps if you want to, put another gentle hand on the center of your chest, allowing yourself to feel whatever it is you're feeling right now. What do you truly feel in your heart? Can you allow yourself to actually feel that? You should feel free to touch any part of the body as we go along, even gently stroking that part if that feels right to you. Continue to incline your awareness towards your body with the same quality of warmth you might have toward a young child or toward your pet. Feeling the sensations in your left shoulder. Allowing your shoulder to relax away from your ear. And sometimes taking a breath in and on your out breath, relaxing that body part can be so helpful. And then notice your left upper arm, your elbow, and bringing tender awareness to your left lower arm, your wrist, your hand, and your fingers. Feel free to wiggle your fingers if you like, savoring the sensations that arise when you move your fingers. Your hands are uniquely designed to hold and manipulate fine objects, and they're very sensitive to touch. So you might feel stronger sensations in your hands than you did your feet. And now scan your whole left arm and hand with loving and compassionate awareness from your shoulder all the way down to your fingertips. And then let's move on to the right side. Feeling the right shoulder and again relaxing it away from the ear, perhaps on an out breath. And sometimes a sighing breath can even be helpful, just letting go of whatever tension you have been holding in your neck and shoulders. Right upper arm, your elbow, your lower arm, your wrist, your hand, and your fingers. And again, feel free to move the fingers of the right hand. And notice all the interesting, subtle sensations that are present. And then feeling the entire arm from shoulder to fingertips. Becoming aware of both shoulders relaxing and becoming aware of both arms soft and heavy and fully supported. And now let's proceed with awareness toward the head, beginning with the neck. Allowing the neck to be soft, relaxing, perhaps even offering some appreciation and kindness to your neck for holding your head up all day long. And then noticing your forehead, the areas around the eyes. If you encounter any tension, allow it to soften. Feeling your lips lightly touching each other. Feeling the space between the teeth, the top and bottom teeth. With the tongue relaxed in your mouth and the root of the tongue wide and soft. Feeling your entire body from the top of your head to your fingertips, to the tips of your toes. Feeling the aliveness in your body, all the subtle sensations that are present, and feeling a sense of appreciation for this body of yours. That's working hard for you, even if sometimes we don't give it all the attention and all the care that it needs or would like. And for the next minute or two, simply allow yourself to relax and to enjoy the subtle sensations, to enjoy your body. If you are in a place where you can actually stay in this relaxed state for a little longer, by all means, enjoy that and take advantage of that. If duty is calling or lunch is waiting, for those of you, I'm going to guide you out of the meditative state. Go ahead and start by taking a longer in breath through the nose and a complete out breath. And then rub your hands together until they feel warm. And then place your hands one on top of the other over your heart center. Again, bring the warmth, the energy of your hands into your heart. And then with your gaze down at your lap or at your table, allow your eyes to open. Maybe blink a few times. And when you feel ready, you can go ahead and lift your gaze. And if you like, you can place your hands in the namaste position, the prayer position, and perhaps give you a little bow to yourself for showing up and giving yourself a little break. And I also bow to each one of you for joining us in meditation and taking this time out for what seems like such, sometimes frivolous luxury, and it's not. This is like important work. And so thank you for joining me, and I hope you'll join me again in, I don't know, about 2 weeks, I believe. And Have a really good and peaceful 2 weeks. I'll see you then. Thank you for being here. Namaste. Bye, everybody.